We are in the midst of a change, people. You are changing from not having the Brownload on to having the Brownload on.
Of course.
Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
But it is all change in the UK. If you're listening, I know a lot of people listen around the world.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, but,
Maybe yet.
Yeah, but like, okay, so the day this podcast comes out, that's when I'm doing my vote, on that Thursday.
Well, it's only one day you can do them, on the Thursday.
You might have done a postal vote.
Yeah.
No, the actual change part ain't happening until Friday, let's say.
Yeah.
Maybe
Friday
even
morning,
Saturday.
early hours.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So when this podcast is one day old, 24 hours from these words being played out for the first day. But it's all happening. Are you does it feel like election fever? Because election fever, there's a lot going on. There's like cricket, there's Euros. Sorry to compare the elections to that. Some people go, oh my God, I can do it. But there's lots of noise in the air.
I think there's more election fever, like build up, than there was Euro fever.
Yeah, definitely. The Euros.
You think so?
Yeah, the Euros kind of snuck up on us a bit.
Yeah.
You know, as election,
but
it's been bubbling. 6
okay.
weeks they've been popping up
It
everywhere.
doesn't feel like 6 weeks.
That it's
been bubbling.
since Rishi announced it. But yeah, because Rishi had to announce it. I think there was an announcement.
It was raining then. It's still raining now.
Yeah, but but in terms of sneakiness, Wimbledon always just sneaks in. You'll just put the telly on and go,
Do you know what?
What? When did this start?
No one
Wimbledon
cares.
they just slid it in. It's like there was no build up, nothing. Woke up on a Monday. Oh, Wimbledon starts today.
Okay,
No one cares.
shall we be the home of stereotypes for a second? Okay.
What's a home of stereotype?
Well, you're not allowed to stereotype anymore.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you just can't stereotype. You
No,
can't
but what
say,
is this phrase?
Yeah. What?
Homo stereotype.
Like, let's be the home of stereotypes. So we can
Oh, the
stereotype.
home of. I thought you were thinking, I'm going homo stereotype. It's
Not
some
homo.
new species.
Not homo stereotype.
I'm thinking it's some sort of new genetic species you've discovered.
Home of stereotypes.
Like Homo sapiens,
Yeah,
Homo
yeah,
stereotypes.
yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
The home of. Meaning, like, I
I
think
was a bit baffled there.
we are in a position to kind of go, brown people are, right? Whatever,
Right, yeah.
So, what are brown people, on average, more interested in? The elections, Wimbledon, the Euros, or India winning the cricket?
That's got to be India, innit? It's got to be India.
India in the cricket. Okay, take out India in the cricket because they won it.
Yeah.
Then it's the elections.
Then it's election.
Elections over Wimbledon?
Yeah.
You think the average Desi, are you picturing your dads or are you picturing...
No, just brown people.
No, because I'm going to now come back at this and say, I don't think the average person cares about Wimbledon tennis. It's
I
tennis
think brown
is now...
people, since Sonia
No,
Mirza...
it used to be.
Yeah.
But
Who?
I just think tennis
Sania
is...
Mirza.
Sania Mirza.
Yeah.
Sania Mirza.
Sania
Yeah.
Mirza. She's a...
India player.
Yeah. And
She
was
played
great
from
back,
India.
back in the day.
No, but that's all. Like by
When?
I don't know, 70s, 80s?
No, when my
80s?
gran was alive, I'm talking like
Remember her name
90s.
always been around.
I think Asian people cared. I think
Sorry,
tennis
I wasn't
become,
on the planet then.
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
but tennis has become such a boring sport. I don't think now.
How can you say that?
I think it has been.
Raducanu was good for it.
Everything has improved.
No, I
Everything
don't
is-
think she was.
She was 16. No, when you get a 16-teen sensation, she was
No,
Raducanu.
no, you watch maybe semi-final, final. No one cares about this. bro.
Yeah, I think
No one cares.
When it comes down to the crunch, you're going to watch a
You
bit
might
of the
watch
final.
the final weekend.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
no
semi
one
and the-
cares.
semi
no
and the full,
one
yeah,
cares.
final, yeah.
Tennis needs someone to just go, it needs a 2020 version.
I was watching that Alcaraz.
Yagnik.
No.
Pone.
No. Alcaraz. That's his name.
Alcaraz.
I kept saying Alcatraz.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
that's not his name.
Alcaraz,
clearly.
he's the young,
good,
young
Spanish
fella.
fella.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, he's
good.
So he
Yeah.
makes it exciting. He's not kind of,
Yeah, but no one cares.
You need what you want, like a Jordan to come along. You want like someone's gonna.
No, I think the game needs some sort of like reform.
No, they're not going to. Oh,
No.
Here we go.
No, we won't have that, kid. You can't put your
He's
political
already put
views.
it in.
No.
Yeah.
He knows what day of the week it is.
If we put a clip, if you've ever noticed, if you've ever watched any of the clips on the Brownload Instagram, which side is Kedge sat on the screen? He's on the far right. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
That's all I'm saying. That's all
Oh
I'm
my!
saying,
No, but can I just say, talking about the fever for election, today I started feeling it. Do you know why? Because guess who came to work?
Nigel Farage.
No.
The son of the man who used to work in tools.
Oh, yeah, the toolmaker's son.
The toolmaker's son.
So, Keir Starmer's
Keir
son.
Starmer. No, Keir Starmer.
Oh, you said the son of the man who used.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I think you meant right. Okay.
Keir Starmer.
That is,
I
do
had
you
to-
know what? That
I had
phrase,
to deal with him.
No, but that is the phrase, isn't it? Like
That is
if
the
someone
phrase.
says,
Yeah.
if someone says, like Kedge, I don't know what your dad does, but
Yeah.
if you always ram that down our throat, I'm the son of whatever your dad did.
Yeah.
Then I'd know you as that. Now
Yeah.
I know Keir as
The son of the
toolmakers.
toolmaker's son.
And Rishi, we've had NHS in our lives for the whole for all of our lives.
And what
Something along
did
those lines.
Sadiq Khan say? Son of a bus driver.
Son of a bus driver.
See,
Yeah.
everyone's got a strapline.
But
What's your strapline? What's your tagline, Tommy?
Me,
Son of.
son of Big Bill. Big Bill was his nickname. Legend,
sounds like a docu.
legend in the game.
Right.
I don't know. My dad
Son of a shopkeeper
No,
over
but my dad says he invented the lasso dance.
What?
Did he actually?
Right. So
What's the lasso dance?
Because I tell you what, I was just thinking there, because they're all bigging up what their dad did. My dad worked for BT for many years, or Post Office first, then BT. But you know, my dad's rock solid. He's always just been there. You know, like
Can I just say, if it weren't for Asians in the 80s working for BT,
Oh, mate.
BT would have been dead.
Exactly. Yeah.
What?
I think, yeah.
So
They-
Asians were running Kodak and
They
BT.
holding it together. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So it weren't really British Telecom.
No,
No.
it was Balle
Yeah.
Telecom.
Telecom.
Balle Telecom.
Okay.
But no, what I remember this weirdly, I don't know where this has just come to my mind, but it was just when it was just before all the R&B explosion of Ride It, and you know, not Ride It, but like if you want to go take a ride, I mean, all that 90s
Nelly,
kind of
Nelly,
we're
yeah.
riding
That's
it.
like 2000s, Tommy, that weren't 90s.
Okay, but
Late
earlier.
90s.
Yeah, but it was before, and I remember it was like mid-90s, and he goes, see this? He's doing a dance move. Because see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call this one the lasso.
Oh,
He goes,
wow.
watch. Everyone's going to be doing it.
And what's
And
happening to the
weirdly,
hips?
soon after,
What's the hips do?
You know, grinding, like circular
so
motion.
the circular
Yeah,
motion,
yeah.
and then the feet are stuck in
The
one
feet
place.
are stuck- yeah, I can't.
Sorry, I just want to describe it to everybody else.
Yeah,
who-
so feet-
I've seen Genuine
One-
doing it in one of his films.
And then
in
soon
one of
after,
his- yeah.
Genuine, and they were all going, you know,
Big
riding
Bill
this,
did
right.
that.
And Big Bill Sandu
Big Bill inspired
invented the
Genuine.
lasso.
Womp.
Huh?
And he did Genuine Pony. All of that must.
We need to get him in the video for
Usher,
Pony.
all of that. Like, he's like,
Wow, so he was a choreographer
And
for the videos.
I distinctly remember.
For P Diddy and Mace and
Well,
Biggie.
listen, he weren't hanging on P Diddy. He's a good guy. He's
No.
a good guy, my dad.
Son of a choreographer.
He's
There you go. Tell me what you are.
son of a trendsetter. No, but it's funny. That's quite a desi thing to do for politicians, to kind of call out what my bab does.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's quite.
But can I
Bollywood,
just
isn't
say, his story of his bub is actually very sad. So like you know what? And it's fun. It's Chris, you know that he's very good at getting the human side out of people.
yeah.
And actually, you know what? I thought, well, you know, not that I am really inclined in any political way, but I just no, I'm not. But I just thought.
Sorry,
I thought, you know
what was it like at your regular comprehensive school? Oh, you didn't go to one.
Yeah.
You were around you were around Boris Johnson's nephews. You were around.
No.
You were
Private
there.
school's
No.
finest.
He was there.
No,
Over
just
there.
Oh no! Is it
I
eating
was, in
mess
school
again?
I was in school with Rishi. No,
Yeah.
no. But you know, but it was you get a little bit nervous, you know, like you think potentially this guy could be the prime minister, like, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
So what do you mean you had to look after him?
well, so he comes in, obviously, you know, the digital side of things, you know, so
Yeah.
we had to make sure that he was all, you know, I had to take his photos. Obviously, senior Kedge has to take over.
Make sure he's all in the frames and stuff
Make sure-
correctly.
framing and all of that. make
Was
sure
there a lot of
lead-
people around him? Was
Oh
there
my god,
security?
about 6 security guards.
Really?
Yeah, 6 security guards, and then they wanted coffee, all of that kind of nonsense. But they would be staggered. It was interesting to see how the formation of these people are. That they would be staggered along the corridor that he's walked along. So in case if someone's going for him,
Yeah.
they're going to take out all these people on the way. I'm guessing
Okay. Can I ask a little question?
Yeah.
Were they wearing big suits?
big suits.
Yeah.
Like
Because I've heard, right? If you
Go
can
on, go
YouTube
on,
these
go on.
videos, like their arms aren't in the sleeves.
Yeah, some fake.
Oh,
arms.
no, no,
so
no,
that
these never them.
because their arms are bent, holding a gun, or holding something.
No,
like,
no. These
to be-
guys, no. These guys. I
They're
could have
real
checked
arms.
them. Yeah, they all had moving arms, and they all had like quite Hugo Boss suits, tight fitted.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh,
But,
that's
but
nice.
one of them was, I mean, they were immaculate. Like the way his hair was, like he had a big darty, and his hair was up there. I thought, wow, these guys are like.
Yeah.
They didn't look. I'll be honest with you though.
Conspiracy will say they're not.
I did
human.
think about it. I thought, if I wanted to take them on here,
Yeah.
like if I just wanted to go a little bit gung ho crazy,
Yeah.
they didn't scare me.
Oh.
Like they weren't like Shah Rukh Khan's bodyguards.
Yeah, 6'9".
Like they were tallish, but they didn't like they didn't look like, you know, like some men with the big muscles like really fill
Yeah,
that
they're
suit
not
up.
bouncers. These are different people. These are
Maybe, yeah, because they have
Yeah.
to be.
These
like,
guys are assassins.
Yeah, no, maybe like CCTV almost. So like this.
Nah, but when it comes
there
down to
was
it, they've got.
scopage.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
No,
scopage.
but they've
on.
got. When it comes down, if something happens, they got.
But that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
What moves they had.
Because surely you can't just not that you would. No, it's not
wouldn't
your
know
job.
what
but
moves they had.
Yeah, yeah.
The lasso.
I saw a guy again on TikTok when he said you can grab someone's hand,
Yeah.
and then you hold their wrist or something like that, and then you squeeze
The
Don't
neck.
do it
that-
to me.
the neck.
Don't do it to me.
No, and then those three
Yeah.
things. He goes, look, you will pass out.
Oh,
He
okay.
goes, and it was counting. He goes, it's the B2 on this, and it's the vein.
Yeah. See,
it's the-
I think they probably know shit like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, that.
probably. But yeah, no, it was interesting that he came.
Do you
down
know, seeing as this comes out on the day of going to do your vote,
Yeah.
do you know what you're voting for? Do you know who you're
No,
voting for?
no, I don't.
Even now, 3 days to go.
No,
Still
yeah.
undecided?
I just don't put my mind to it at all.
How do you?
So
how
what are you going to
really
do? When
decide?
all right, you get there, you get to the booth. Obviously, you take ID because everyone's got to take ID now.
Oh, yeah, you've got to take that
get
card
there,
with
get to the booth. You got to put a
I'm
cross in
gonna
the
just,
box.
it's just whatever I feel, I think.
Oh,
I'm gonna just like I just think of Michael Jackson's song "Can You Feel It, Can You Feel," and then the cross will go down into the thing.
If you are voting in the northwest London area and you hear a guy in the booth next to you going, "Can you feel it?"
yeah. I'll tell you what. Do you know what you should do? Jab him with your pencil.
Yeah, yeah. Can you feel this?
Yeah, shut up.
But you just said the key thing there, jabbing with the pencil. How weird is it that we still use a pencil in 2024 to vote?
That is strange.
If
Don't you think that's so dodge?
yeah, if you were
No.
inventing a dodge set of rules, you go, no, put it on a pencil, and you go, if
Innit?
that was a corrupt country, you'd
Yeah.
go, shh, don't worry about
What? But so
So
what if
someone can rub
what
it
if I
out.
take a pen?
No, you're not. You have to use what they give you.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's a pencil. In 2024,
Okay,
we're
so
using
then
pencils.
I think then the solution is you proper do it somewhere.
Gusset. Gusset.
it. Let Kisach grit his teeth.
Yeah, proper put
What's
an
the word in
X the
Punjabi?
box.
Gaske. I know that's rub it.
No.
That's rub it.
Rub it.
Yeah, right. But what
Put a bit of Jordan.
you know,
Put a
like,
bit
we
of
have to
Jordan,
Put a bit of
Jordan,
Jordan.
yeah, you're right,
You
it's
got it.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, don't just go in there and, kind of
Nah, nah.
stroke
The flimsy one.
Yeah, don't give it a flimsy. You got proper, like as if you're a caveman writing.
Like when you
Got
were
like that.
like when you were at school and you were doing your neatest handwriting and you'd press down a little bit harder
And it breaks
then,
it.
well, no, then you misspell something, but then you got to rub it out. It doesn't quite rub
Oh,
it
it's already
out. You gotta
indented
rub it
in the
out.
paper.
Yeah.
Just make sure it ain't rubbing out.
No,
'Cause
okay.
I think that's
That's
key.
dodge, innit?
And also, I think if you're in the same position as Kedge today, on the day that you're listening to this podcast and you're going to vote later, go and do the test. There's a test available.
Is
It's
there?
like one of these government sort of
like a
thingies.
BuzzFeed kind of
yeah,
questionnaire
so it's
thing.
kind of like a questionnaire thing. It kind of gives you options of the things that sort of matter to you.
In
And
your-
then
right.
in those sections, they have maybe about 4 or 5 questions to kind
Right.
of... So you get a general
So
outline
the
of...
like, question would be like, what mode of transport do you prefer? Boats,
No,
trains?
it wasn't that. It was more stuff like, there's stuff like...
Do you think there's too many darkies in the country?
No, it wasn't quite as
Where would you go on
direct as
holiday?
that.
Rwanda,
Yeah.
Sudan.
Do you think
There
people
was
of colour
elements of that.
smell worse
But
than
I'm just saying, there was a
trying to-
bunch of questions.
Yeah.
You fill them all out,
Yeah.
and then it gives you a pie chart and tells you where
what
you're
percentage?
sort of... Yeah.
What percentage racist you are? What
No, it's not.
percentage-
It's not racist. It's just.
So,
it's just
so you get a little bit of Labour, Conservative.
yeah, that's
Oh,
what
okay,
green
certain
percentage.
form,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's worth doing.
How was your chart?
I did it.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, wow. Which means it surprised you.
It did surprise me.
So therefore, you're not Labour or Conservative, which means you're either like Green and you want to save the planet, highly unlikely, or you're Reform and you hate everyone, you want everyone to get out your face. I don't know, people. If you've been listening to the
Yeah.
podcast, which one do you think?
Which one do you think Saj is?
I don't know. Listen, I respect your right to privacy, so let's not have that. But what can I?
All I'm saying is it's worth doing. If you're stuck,
Just a
it's
little bit
worth
confused,
doing.
yeah.
Do it. It just makes you think. Oh, maybe okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is my angle or whatever it is. Yeah.
Or I tell you what, it might also open you up to the different things to consider when making a decision.
Yeah.
Because they always said with Brexit, people just didn't know the full story.
Yeah.
You thought you voted for something, it wasn't that, it was never going to be that. It could
Oh,
never
yeah,
be.
you were voting
No.
for the
But
slogan.
yeah.
Yeah.
But people are frustrated and it's all weird. It's weird times and Trump's kind of going, looks like he's going to get in. That's going to be on the right thing. You got France as well.
Will
So-
it be hung, do you reckon?
Well, would Keir Starmer hung? Could you not tell?
I couldn't tell. His
No?
suit was tight, but it was not tight enough. But it was. Do you think?
was baggy suit.
I'm hearing that it could be this hung Parliament business.
Yeah.
You like a little hung
Yeah,
parliament.
it just
don't
adds
you?
a little bit of like jeopardy, doesn't it?
You know what? If you and I, let's say we were opposition leaders,
Yeah.
but knowing our characters,
Yeah.
if we got elected and to work together,
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Oi, kid," you'd be like, "What? Oh, wait. We're hung." And we do a little high five and like, "Yeah, boy, everyone." And
And then we have to convince Satch which one you want to hang with
Satch,
more.
No,
We're hung.
neither of
You
you.
want to hang with me?
Neither of you.
No, you would have to. We're your only
You
choice.
know, so, but the state of the way. I mean, look, let's not talk about too much about politics because we don't
No,
really,
I know.
we're not big into it. But I do want to say this, and what I did think about is the sort of the feeling you're getting from the nation at the moment is, who do we really vote for? We're peed off with this, we're peed off with them, blah blah blah, all of this kind of stuff. You know what I thought? If I'd thought about it, I reckon.
Here we go. I
if-
know what he's going to say.
If I just got together and just gone, Kedge is going to run for some
Northwest
sort of,
candidate.
No, yeah, but just exactly, and some sort of party, and you just come up with some ideas and all of this, which is just literally just being happy, having loads of friends, lowering the booze a little bit, and just everyone having a good time. Right?
That's Kedge's policies.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
and I just think you could be elected.
Okay. obviously, being the egomaniac that I am, Kedge, right?
Well, no, we both are.
I've thought about this a lot, right?
You both are, yeah. That, you definitely both are.
I didn't say that.
I'm with you, and I wanted to hear what you. So so basically, what you're saying from that is you think you could run
I just think that
as
it's in
prime minister or president or
yeah,
something like that.
because it's in such a mess.
But I feel like particularly
Here we go.
in America because
but anywhere.
No, yeah, I know anywhere. You have to know politics. But in America, I feel like they vote and they are basing it more on the big lines, the big slogans, the commercial side of selling, right? Whereas here, you still need to know policy, stats, facts, numbers. How much does it cost to feed a family?
Well,
what do you get on benefit?
But
How
you
much
say that.
Yeah.
But
Boris
what
did.
if, and this is why, what if someone did actually sell it and go for it just on being a nice human being
Vibes.
and just their story?
I think
Because
I think
everyone
you
at the moment,
yeah.
like Rishi and Keir, they're too busy shouting at each other over and coming at you because, oh, Tommy said this, I'm going to say this. But what if he just got, well, let Rishi just shout, and I'm just gonna talk about me and what I, how I feel about things.
Yeah.
I just think it's a time in the world where you got to do something different.
It's not that. Okay, right. Now, I perform on stages, right? So we do that all the time.
Here we go.
You do solo shows for an hour. You've got to engage people's attention, right?
Right.
And so far, may I just say, Tommy Sandu Live is working quite well, right? And people have enjoyed the shows, and I think when I do it, then when I see Biden get up, and we get sent these videos, and in the videos, people who have sent it to me in the WhatsApp groups and whatever will go, "Oh my God, is this the best this world has to offer? Is this the best we've got?"
There you go.
Like look, you got Trump versus him. You got a Bunda who's literally losing his marbles in front of you. But he's like 900 years old, so it's not his fault, right? And then you got Trump, who happens to be quite corpus mentis, considering he's quite Buddha as well. It's gonna happen to him.
Yeah, but he's sharp.
Yeah, he is sharp, right? And whatever he's doing.
He's sharp.
Right?
The business brain is still there.
Yeah, exactly, right? Well, sharp enough. But I bet, I'm like, why isn't there a 40, 50, 60-year-old guy?
30.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, but I don't think young people want to get into politics.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. Because politics isn't running the country anymore. It's politics. It's dealing with the politics and the bull of it all. So I do think, let me get up. And I think something about running for mayor. Right? I go, you know what? And I'm sorry.
I look after comms for you.
I'm not gonna call out people. I've met quite a few mayors. As you know, they even message me, some of these, nominees.
Yeah.
And I hear them speak in public, and I go, you know what it is? I speak in public 5 nights a week.
Oh, bro, they can't speak.
No, but
So they
that's
can't-
no, but Tommy, that's not the full job. Speaking in
know it's
public.
not.
No, but
that's what
that's
I'm
a
saying,
start.
bruv.
No,
bullshit.
Tommy,
That's what I'm saying.
that's a start.
The speaker.
No, that's not a start.
No,
I'm so-
listen,
I'm
his-
sorry. I play football in the park.
No,
Does that mean I'm a professional footballer?
No, I tell you what, it does if it means you're banging goals in the park.
Oh,
all
shut
day
up. No,
long.
it doesn't. What?
Yeah.
What? I'm banging goals in my five-a-side team on a Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a professional footballer.
You could be.
No, you're not.
I think if,
No, but
if
there's
you
a
are
chance.
Head and shoulders, particularly if you're banging in goals on a Thursday night in wherever you are, right, 5-a-side, and the Premier League guys are all missing their shots. You're going, hang on a minute, I'm better than that.
No, Tommy. I
That's
think
what
you've
it
lost the plot. There's
Maybe.
no
No,
way. And do you know what?
I don't think that's the comparison, but I think what Tommy is saying. I think,
Help me out, communication.
No, but I think
PR,
what Tommy.
PR Kedge.
The fact is, and we've all been in the media industry for a long time now,
Yeah.
right? We've come across a lot of Asian
Bonkers.
people who've got to face the audience and speak, and we
Not just
all know
Asian.
this.
Not just Asian.
No,
Well, just generally
but let's.
people, yeah.
All right, yeah, actually, yeah, true. But I just feel like there's a lot of people who don't have the skill to talk to people.
Right.
Tommy is absolutely right. On
No,
that.
but that's not the
amount of
only.
times- No, but
Can I
it's
just
so
say?
important.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'm
The
gonna,
most-
wait.
Starmer and Rishi.
Objection, Your Honour.
Go on.
This guy can't even plan a journey into Elsport on a Sunday to have dinner. Yeah,
Oh,
There's a
yeah,
couple of
yeah,
weeks
I
ago.
will-
I can't defend
So,
that.
but there you go. So I'm sorry, but
No,
it's all well and good.
but I
you-
think speaking is so important now.
I get that. That's got to be
And
one of
being
the
an orator,
qualities.
and that's why
He
Obama.
can't-
That's
he
why
can't-
Obama
he
was
can't-
half in because
He
he was
can't
such
open
a
his
good-
phone and plan a journey. That's a problem.
No,
for me.
what? No,
I won't vote for
There
it.
was more complication.
yeah,
but what I mean is, speaking.
You're a
in
blagger.
public-
You're just a blagger like everyone else. Then.
Yes, but so are they, and that's what I realised. Boris is a liar.
You've just-
Rishi lost all of his messages as well. I wonder what happened there with your WhatsApp.
What WhatsApp messages? You lost them all.
Yeah, you all see.
How did you do that?
Imagine if we lost all our WhatsApp messages, we wouldn't lose our jobs. That's what it was, right? So the fact is, and I'm like, when you're sitting at home having lost your job
How
because
many
of WhatsApp,
times?
and then do you see them kind of go, oh, but I don't know, must have changed when the
How
on the
many times
crossover.
you've been to a wedding
Oh,
and
yeah.
someone's got to step up, do the wedding speech?
Right.
You got the DJ who
Yeah.
can't speak on the microphone.
Yeah.
All of this
You know about
thing,
that?
and you're just like,
Shut up.
My God, why can't you just speak like normally,
Control freak, I
clearly,
think.
and just
we were somewhere.
proper.
We were somewhere. I'm with Milo. We were watching a show,
Yeah.
and Mrs. and Logan as well. and there was the local mayor from that town got up to speak. And Milo goes, Dad, she's not very good, is she? I went, no, she's not. As a speaker.
Yeah, but
I said,
but
she's, she cares about the people, and that's why she's there. She's been voting for a reason. But even he went, what's wrong?
Milo called it.
Milo at 11 years old went, what's up with the way she's speaking? Like, why can't because he's thinking like a teacher, like a person of authority, you should be able to speak. But people just can't. My point is, it's a big part of it, Osach. That's what
I think it's a big part.
It is a big part of it, but I still think you've got to have all the other stuff to go with it as well.
No.
But can I just say, whoever goes into politics,
it's also
and I'm going to say it, whoever goes into politics is a weirdo.
Oh,
there's something not right with them.
Oh, that's deep.
Okay, I tell you why I'll echo that.
Oh, you're on my side. No, honestly, because I'll tell you why. Like, can I give you my reason? Why?
Yeah, go on. Let me hear
the reason is because I think, like normal folk, we've got stuff to do. Get on with life.
Yeah.
Want to, do well in our...
Put the bins out.
Yeah, and, want to do well in my career and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I've got loads of aspirations and things that I want to do.
I want to achieve, yeah.
I think when you're a politician... And I think, people that have those kind of normal kind of lives where they don't want to do stuff like what politicians do.
Like they want to change the world.
Yeah.
They want to change policy.
But they're there to improve the country. Sir.
No, I don't think they are necessarily. I think it's more for them than to do something. A bit.
Right.
Yeah. Normal people are just like, I just want to get on with my day and crack on. Be good at what I do.
You need people like that though in the world,
right?
You need leaders.
But if you're going to genuinely do it for other people, great. But I don't think anyone does.
But that's why so many politicians are like egomaniacs. A lot of them cheat.
Yeah,
control power. Control power. Yeah,
lie. And it's all about. But then that's the world they're from. From kind of what's the word? We're not cajoling. When you got to kind of lobbying people, influencing people, phrasing things a certain way, framing things a certain way. All that is politics. But
that's basically influencers. Now,
well, in a way. Well,
that's the new politician.
Do you know about this election? They're going. There's loads of under 16-year-old people who aren't old enough to vote, and even under 16, who are being pulled into the election debate. So they're going up on their social media feeds and saying stuff at 14, 15, 16, knowing 18, 19, 20-year-olds are following them. So they are using younger people to get...
I think like one of the sideman lot is running for politician as well.
Oh, maybe. But the reason why I say is, so I was elected president of my students' union.
Of course you were.
And what I remember because I did it really, if I'm really honest, partly for the ego, right? Because I was a big personality. Yeah. I wanted fame, right? Yeah. And I thought, how else can I was, look, that's really why I became a DJ, because everybody look at me. Yeah. Everybody look at me, I want to be president.
But that's
right?
That's not one of the reasons why I was with DJ.
No, I know. You're very good at your music, right? But I also...
He's not very good, but he wanted
I don't want no one to
he blagged it and rate him.
And guess what? I was at good clubs.
Of course you were.
Right? So, but that was all based on personality. My wife
Zero skills. Vibes only.
My wife said it. But after about 2-3 years of marriage, right? She goes, you know what? You just have winged your way through everything. Wow. And that was when I was on the radio and all that. And I went, I think there's a bit of thought and stuff that goes into it. Yeah. But she doesn't see the talent. She doesn't like me very much. Right. So, but my point is, around me were people that, if I'm honest, okay, I'm going to say student unions, a bit like, oh man, I'm going to get done with this, like government companies that, working for, and my sisters work for government, councils.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Right? But and the BBC,
yeah,
because they're so protected, like politics, everyone has an opinion, everyone has a say. And actually, there's a whole part of the world that doesn't work like that. Commercial world, shut up. You shut up and you get on with it. You just do as you're told.
Yeah,
oh, okay, fine, I ain't going to say. But politics, BBC, government, councils, all that, charities, they're a safe haven for weirdos.
Yes.
They're a safe haven.
Yes. I'm just going to... BBC, full of them.
Yeah. But not all. And I'm going to say, look, I'm not going to say, because we were sat by them, it's not like we're being bitter.
I'm not being bitter.
No, there's a lot of wicked,
I work there.
There's a lot of wicked people there.
I work there.
Yeah, there's a lot of creative people and all that and great people. But it's also a safe haven.
I worked there and I left there.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, you did.
Because it was full of weirdos.
Can I just say, if anyone who doesn't know this is hilarious. He left, then was called in for the investigation, and then told he won't be allowed back. And he's but I've already left.
No, but it was like I left anyway because I only came back to work with you guys, and that's all I was doing. But I'd left.
It's like an ex-girlfriend kind of ring you out and go, well, can you meet me? All right, yeah, okay, yeah, what's up? We can't work together. We're not going to go out anymore. We're already broken up. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
But-
I'll see you later.
But talking about, having a good team around you and everything like that, it was a weekend full of having good teams around you and having a rubbish team around you. And I think, we've got to obviously mention that India are the new T20 World Cup.
I thought you'd be in your India tops.
No, I've done it. Mine are all in the wash now. I've gone through about 3 of them. But
Hold on a minute. Let me just ask Satch, just picture what Kedge's body went through.
Yeah,
To go through
beer,
3.
Dokla.
yeah, all of it.
Chutney.
All of that. Oh, Mogul,
Everything,
everything.
just
It was all
everything
flying,
running down
everything.
his top.
But
Probably
you
a bit
know,
of vom at the end of the night as well.
no vom. But it
Can
was.
you imagine if the world ended then and the only thing left for aliens to find was that top? They go, wow. They
Look at this
stored
guy.
stored all their nutrients and
Pheromones.
food in the pheromones.
But
Other
did you
people's
guys watch
body
the game?
juices,
Did you guys enjoy it? Did you watch it? Where did you watch it? No.
I watched it.
Where?
I heard it.
You heard it.
You heard
I
it,
was
guys. The
driving.
biggest game.
I know, but
You heard it.
bro.
We ain't in the war anymore, mate.
So the game,
Don't-
the
got-
game
got
started at
pictures.
3:30, right?
Yeah.
I had to be in Solihull for a show at 7:30. So
Tommy.
I drove up at 2.
You're listening to it
thinking,
in the
I
car.
listened to the first half an hour, and then I'll get to a pub and I'll watch it. And then we were just setting things up, and things were running over, and then we just had it on the radio, and then
Muffed it.
one of them ones.
I watched it.
Yeah.
While I was at a concert.
Oh, what concert did you go to?
I went to Burna Boy, obviously. I said it last week.
Burna Boy.
And, so it was funny that the game ended about 7:30, 7:45.
And no, I tell you exactly when it ended. It ended at 7:31.
Oh,
I tell
yes.
you why?
Yes.
Because our show was due to start 7:30, and we had the tech guys from the theatre, from Core Theatre, saying, "Ready to go." And we went, "It's
1
2
minute.
balls left."
Yeah,
These
give us
things,
2 minutes.
and it was the impossible that they had to get in those 2 balls.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just
just
see
watch it and then we go.
I went with it, and then while we're stood at the back of it, we're literally behind the screens. It was me, the singers that I'm performing with, and the dancers. They're all gathered around my phone.
Yeah.
It was so old school. It was really nice actually because you just listening.
Intimate.
Oh, you were listening, not even watching?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't do no dodgy stream or nothing like that. No one edit.
What's that?
Well, I don't know. Don't read about a dodgy stream. That's I was going to think of a river in India, but I can't think of one.
We got one in
and-
Bushy.
Yeah, they're all a bit dodgy.
There's a dodgy stream in Bushy.
I have to mention something, bro. Remember that.
Okay.
I'll come at a dodgy
Streams.
stream. Right?
In
But
Bushy.
but we were all gathered around. It felt old school when you see everyone gathered around the wireless, all like that.
So what were you listening on? 5 Live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then there was we went right when everyone cheered when they won, and people in the audience from the other side of the screen
Okay.
they cheered. So people must have been following there as well. And then bam, we're into a Bollywood Time Machine show.
Nice.
We had the best night ever.
Love
there
it.
was a buzz in the air. The whole show is great.
So I basically had it on at the concert. I went to the London Stadium.
Yeah.
Watching it on my phone on the older app.
Yeah.
And
For the Daji Go Chokro.
for Burna Boy, there was a DJ on playing in the background, so
Yeah.
kind of warming up. And I was just sat there watching it, and it was, do you know what? It was exciting. And I'm sorry, 30 balls, 30 runs.
They bowled it.
I could have put my house on.
Yeah.
South Africa win.
Everyone,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the Indians went quiet
So
in
it
the
was
pub
a bit.
for a
It was,
bit.
it was like.
But
it
then
was
what a
very
catch. I mean, you
surprising.
probably
It was
didn't see it.
very
You must have
surprising.
heard it. But
But
the catch.
But we heard all about it, and then quickly went onto Twitter.
Saw the
Oh,
catch,
yeah,
yeah.
of
and
course.
got to see it.
Yeah.
And some people even saying now that he touched the boundary and things like that.
No.
He didn't.
No.
But
Only, no.
South Africans. I saw a South African
But
TikTok
anyway,
thing.
loads of great.
And then so we had the brilliance of India.
Yeah.
And then the next day you're all like hyped because you think,
Yeah.
we're going to see the brilliance of England
Yeah,
finally.
yeah.
That didn't happen.
My God.
Well,
And then you watch Georgia, that small country, who absolutely first tournament, know nothing about football hardly, and they gave it a go against Spain, and they were winning 1-0. And you think in England we got £100 billion worth of talent there, and Gareth Southgate,
Poor.
keep squeezing those square pegs in round holes. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Saka.
Do you know what
left
I'm-
back. I'm sorry, I don't know much about football, but I
No,
was
but
like,
he was right back, left back, right wing back. He's 3 positions. He's still booked.
Can I just say, all right, I'm glad England are through to the next round,
Yeah,
but
so
I'm
am I.
annoyed that I got to watch 90 minutes of it again on
Oh, is it?
Saturday.
No, I'm
It's
looking
like
forward to that.
I'm annoyed. No, there's no. Why are you looking forward to it?
Okay,
Bruv,
so-
it was a waste of
so don't
an
forget,
hour and a half the other day.
Yeah, it's
the
360 minutes so
two
far.
England games I've missed because of work.
So that's why you can't speak.
India final I missed because of work. And tennis, forget it. I don't even know who's playing, right? So
Boris
I've been
Becker.
So this all of a sudden, and I was at rehearsals for this Bollywood Odyssey play that I'm doing at the Beck Theatre. It's going to run from like the 13th to the 21st.
Oh, yeah.
22nd. Just go look it up. Beck Theatre, Bollywood Odyssey. It's going to be great.
I'm
10
DJing
days
it.
of it, right? Yeah, and Satch's DJing on the 13th. Actually, is that the opening night? That's the opening night, right? The Saturday night. He's doing the after party. So, and that's what I'm now telling my wife and my sisters and all that to come.
Oh,
along
so
to.
everyone's coming out.
That-
Kedge,
I
you
said-
come- Kedge, you coming?
Come to that one, Kedge.
What's that?
The 13th.
What day is that? Saturday?
Saturday the 13th. Done deal. Pakka.
All right.
Horgy gun. So I'm at the rehearsals for that. And then the rehearsals ended on time. They went, all right, yeah. And they went, all right, everyone can get home for the football. I legged it home.
Yeah.
I lay on the sofa.
Yeah.
And I put on the... So I didn't care that England were that bad. I know you're saying that they were...
No, but
I was happy to be living the life.
I'm a bit annoyed that I've got to watch that again on Saturday.
Okay.
Just like,
Well, it's going to happen. All right, but tell us about Burna Boy, Saj.
bad.
Because every Asian person on Instagram who I'm following was there.
It seemed like it was a lot of Asian people there.
Was it? Though? Did it feel like that in the crowd?
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Like when I was walking to the stadium and stuff, it was I would say a good split of a third. So
really?
white people,
Okay, I'm going to...
brown people and black people.
He does,
straight
a lot
down the
of different
middle.
people.
I
doesn't
want
he?
to say it. I want to call it.
Go on.
I'm going to make my cultural observation.
Here we go.
Okay.
We got money.
Who?
We got brown people are doing well. They're going to concerts.
They're expensive tickets.
They're
Exactly.
expensive, yeah.
They're going to concerts and they're going to Burna Boy. Look, I've been there when they sold out Kumar Sanu. I've been there when they sold out Sonu Nigam.
Yeah.
So I'm saying they're like the brown pound is something to be proud of.
Yeah.
And I am proud of it.
As long as there's a toilet and shower there.
Oh, God's sake, Ken, you always got to
what?
bring it back.
No, because you ain't going to see that brown pound in Glasgow that much.
No.
Yeah, oh, yeah, no,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
I was
You're not,
thinking-
you're
See what I mean?
I thought you were saying,
Yeah.
oh, you're going to tell me.
Yeah, no. So back to the
you're
concert.
right.
Do you know what? It was good.
Okay.
Like
Oh.
it wasn't. I wasn't wowed
Last-
by it.
last-
Where's
Did you
it?
get that?
What was the venue?
It was here, round the corner from here, West Ham.
West Ham,
Oh, was
wasn't
it
it?
London?
Yeah,
Stadium?
London
Which
Stadium.
is a big stadium.
Big stadium.
Because when I saw it, what's in the weekend there, that was a visual spectacular. So was this not?
Yeah,
a
no.
visual?
So like
It looked good, Saj, from the Insta.
the stage and stuff looked good. Like the production was good, but do you know what it is with him? No, it weren't even him. Number one, it was in a stadium. I think you've got to be a certain caliber of artist to get an atmosphere in the stadium.
Correct.
Compared to an arena.
Correct.
So number one, that was an
It's
issue.
very open.
It's very open. And the other thing was, it started at about sort of 8 o'clock.
Right.
It's daylight. So
Yeah.
you can't get
Into it.
the party atmosphere
The
you want
pyrotechnics don't
until
look that
about
great.
10
But
o'clock. Do you
as,
see what I mean?
as the night falls,
It got better.
It got better, doesn't
I'd
it?
say
It makes a
the
difference.
final
It's like the lighting
third or quarter of the night,
Right.
bang on, and he'd done all of his bangers like towards the end, like so he kind of got that right. But there was a lot of songs, and a lot of people said this. There's a lot of songs that people didn't know, even though they were Burna Boy fans. They were
Burna
just
Boy
like,
fans.
yeah, they were just
okay.
like, I didn't really know this. So.
Did he? Because at Glasgow, he did that. He premiered that other like reggae tune. Like
What
Bob
other one?
Marley, he done a little remix.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Did you not do that one? Okay, because Glasgow. I don't know if anyone saw any bits.
I haven't
of
seen
Glasgow.
his. I haven't
What
seen
did
his
you want?
performance.
Oh God, have we even said that happened this weekend? As
Yeah,
well?
so Glasgow happened this weekend, and there's some big moments. Dua Lipa was there.
Yeah, she was the big
Yeah,
thing.
I really enjoyed her set. I was singing
haven't
along.
seen that.
I think that is one of the best performances I've seen in a while.
Well,
It was
why?
really good.
Why?
Do you know what? Everything was just spot on. Her singing.
You could tell it was really choreographed.
Yeah,
It was
it
really
was. Do you know everything was just
Slick.
done correct? Yeah, slick.
Yeah, there was a whole journey through it as well. I thought.
Very good.
And
I watched a lot of it.
A
Yeah.
bit like the Taylor Swift kind of performance.
Oh no, you can't compare it. Taylor Swift is like up there.
But
Like,
Taylor Swift is slick too.
No, but this was very. Do you know, like it was stuff like I think it was one of her songs she did, and she did like a mashup of it with that bicep tune.
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
tune, you know I
new
do.
new rules. She
New
mashed
Rules,
up with that,
yeah.
and honestly, I was listening to it, and I was like, "This sounds
You know
incredible."
what? That would sound great in those speakers. Those sound. I was thinking about
Watch
that.
it. Watch the performance. Honestly,
because I
it was
love
really good.
Bicep Glue. It's a house
And
song. So good.
it was just good. And then obviously the next day, Coldplay Saturday.
right.
Coldplay.
I
you
saw
know,
that.
You know what? Coldplay. I think Asians are okay with Coldplay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
a
they
lot
are.
of, but a lot of English people don't like it.
They want to slag them off. I don't know what it
all
is.
the time.
I think they
all
don't-
the time they
there's-
get really sort
Yeah.
of they get it in the neck.
Yeah.
I didn't know
'Cause
that
they
was
said-
a thing, bro.
No, it's a thing. They just it's just average middle class white people making white music, and I'm just like, well, not really.
You know what?
I think he seems to unite a lot of people.
Chris Martin seems so chunga. He's that.
He's
the
been
guy-
to India. He's connected. No, but
That's why I
he's
liked him.
connected. He's
That's
done
why I
tunes
liked
with
him.
BTS. He's done it with like what I'm saying.
Yeah,
is
he's a real global pop
global
star.
pop star.
Yeah.
And for me, and I don't know if you saw it, but when he brought out Michael J. Fox,
Bruv, he's emotional.
Oh, mate.
No,
mate.
firstly, he does a little rhyme for him. He goes because he's
Yeah.
done this before. Like when he's brought a kid on stage, he goes, "Little Ralph, I'm glad you chose this concert. I know you could have been at Taylor
that's
Swift
it.
or something like that,
Yeah,
whatever, right?
yeah.
Or Ed Sheeran. You know, they're like, and I'm not as cool as them. And they're not, he does little tunes for people. And then he did this whole thing about about this guy totally rocks.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael J. Fox.
Oh.
And they bring him out. And
And
obviously
he
he's
was
got
playing guitar.
Parkinson's. He's in a wheelchair.
What a moment.
But Michael J. Fox is like our guy. You know,
Oh,
he is
hero.
my childhood. He is everything. So, and he has that little moment, with him. And he's like, rocking around. And then he goes, and to the start of one of the songs, right? One of the Coldplay songs. He's going, go Johnny, go, go, go.
Yeah.
So he's singing the thing that Michael J. Fox sung in Back to the Future.
Yes.
It was honestly, it was really good. And yeah, you're right. The article that I read said Dua Lipa rocks it and why Coldplay fell short.
Yeah, I think they're a bit harsh on Coldplay.
No,
Yeah,
that was
you can
bad.
start-
And to see the crowd at Coldplay as well, it was packed
Well, if you-
compared to the other nights. I
If
think,
you were
for
there,
sure.
if you were at Glastonbury, you would all gravitate towards that area and go, look, we've got to see Coldplay.
Yeah.
And just very quickly, talking about stars, Hollywood stars making a cameo, Michael J. Fox.
Tom.
Gerard Butler.
Oh.
I said it to you. Gerard Butler was in a Godfather.
Yeah.
With his beard. He didn't just grow the beard, especially for the Godfather. But like with a Ramal on and everything,
Yeah.
he was there, and there was some other guy with him who's obviously from the Godfather,
Yeah.
and he went, you never know who you're going to bump into. So I did a bit of a search. I'm like, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why
Where'd
is he
that
at
come from?
Godfather?
Yeah.
Like, he's not like not that.
Is he converted?
Yeah, no, it's not a conversion. No.
No.
And then I went Gerard Butler, and it's not in any of the mainstream news. The only thing that comes up is this one singer guy's Twitter feed
Okay.
who took the picture.
What was the
Maybe it's
reason?
fake.
Right, and you would have thought the mainstream press would have gone, Gerard Butler seen at a UK Sikh temple. But then basically, genuinely, so it's a bit of a crap investigation. This is why I'm not a journalist. Nothing. Came up with nothing. But I found a video of him in India, because I said Gerard Butler, Indian connection, whatever, right? And he was talking about when he went to Varanasi.
Okay.
And he goes, I meditated by the
one of
river.
them
That's what's
ones.
about the river. That's what
One
he
of
goes, I
them ones.
meditated by the river. He goes, I really find immense peace in meditating and chilling.
good
And he loves India and he loves Varanasi. And then he's at the Godfather. So I just thought, you know what? He's into it. I thought, rated.
Okay,
He's
fine.
into the culture.
All right. Well, yeah. So
You're not. Why? What's the matter?
No,
You're not buying it.
No, everyone's
What?
into that.
He's not having it.
No.
No,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Talking of how you said that he was spotted there.
Yeah.
Right. Soon you might see some paparazzi and some articles being written about how Saatchi was spotted at probably another massive
where am I spotted?
English British summer festival.
Oh, yeah, I know where I'm going to be spotted.
Saatchi's going to be at. What?
Yeah.
What is Saatchi? Are you playing a festival?
So when
I am.
we've been talking about it, and I think I need to bring this to everyone's
Yeah,
attention.
go on.
But like we've always spoken about Kedge. Oh yeah, Kedge, he's banging on about his garage. What was it, the Bangor Garage Rave and
Yeah.
brunch? And Kedge, you should
Yeah.
do this, and you
Lot
just
of talk,
chat.
Kedge,
lot
lot of
of
hard
talk, and
talk, lot of talk.
you've got to do this and do that. And I was like, yeah, it'll happen, and you got to find the right people. Guess what?
What?
So
You're doing it.
What is happening?
Where? What? You're putting on a Bangor Garage rave?
I'm putting on a rave we're doing the closing party.
Who's we?
Me? Me.
You're.
His organizer at Kedge Productions.
Kedge Productions has basically managed to organise, and we are going to basically create the closing party. We are
You-
gonna,
what, you
I
and
am
Satch?
I am curating the closing party at Latitude Festival 2024, which includes DJs, DJ Saatchi, DJ Jax Climax.
Yeah. Stick to what you know.
Yeah. It's going to have Jazz Dami coming down.
Yeah.
We've got Beats by Lions.
Hold
that
on,
drop-
stop. Rewind back. Before you promote your stage legend, what in the fresh immigrant representation mix up positive stereo, what do they call it? Positive discrimination.
Yeah.
What's going on here? How's this come about? And why has this been put on you?
So I kind of took the lead on it, really. I just thought...
No, stop. That doesn't make sense.
No, but hold on, let me start.
I'll tell you what happened.
Go
He
on.
did that. He went and knocked on someone's door.
On Latitude's door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to. That's
Yeah.
why I knocked
Yeah,
it up.
I knocked on Latitude's door like probably what feels like 18 months ago now, but it wasn't. It was only about 4 months ago.
Right.
And I said, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
I said, let's do something. And they were like, by now they'd already announced.
Is this in association with Virgin? Any Virgin? No.
No.
This is just
No.
let's do something Kedge Productions.
Let's do something
Wow.
Kedge
Good on
Productions.
you, Kedge.
So
Can
so
I be
yeah.
honest?
Yeah.
I shouldn't really say this. I know you love your job at Virgin, but you would be best on your own. Because
Oh, here we go.
no, like you would be more
Yeah,
free.
you would be.
You know-
Leave the Brownload.
Let me tell you something.
Leave the
about-
podcast.
Let me,
It's cool.
okay.
I'm happy
no,
to
no,
we'll
not
cut
like
him.
that. Not like
Get
that.
rid of him.
Actually,
Get rid. He's better on his own.
Look, you know me. I'm the Satch. I very much enjoy cussing Kedge,
Yes.
right? But I always talk about
What
you as a
is this?
producer. And
Yeah.
I go, what you do is
Cut him
you set people free. You know, like you came to me and you went, do this, do
Yeah.
that, mate,
Yeah.
and you kind of you push me to go out on a limb as a presenter.
Yes.
Bit more. You're like, trust your instinct. You'll be fine. You
Yeah.
don't need a script.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
need it.
Yeah, I'll
And,
give you that.
and it's like, and it's the same with comedy. When my promoter went, just give it a go, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, really, it's a bit
Yeah, you got-
cringy.
yeah.
If I don't, you know,
But look at you now.
something comes out, right?
Yeah.
And in the same way, I'm saying it to you, like you,
Something comes
Something
out.
comes out.
you know, it's good to work for Virgin. It's great to work for the BBC and Amazon or
Yeah.
anything like big
Yeah.
companies like Sony, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think if this is a start of Kedge Productions, I think that would be the best thing.
Well, yeah, we don't know. There is
Go on,
no
keep
official
going.
company.
Okay, no, do you know what? It might shut down after
you
this.
contact the promoter and you go, let's do a Death Sea
But you know what it is? It's hard because basically, initially it was through, and I'm going to tell you this because you'll know this and you'll understand it. Initially, it's through other people who I've told what I want to do, and then it gets translated through different English people who don't understand what we're trying to do. So therefore,
They've never seen it.
Yeah, so
It's
the
going through a
passion
chain.
So the passion and all that has been diluted. So by the time it gets to you, you're like, oh, all right, yeah, you know, right.
He wants to come with a harmonium on stage.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what it-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why it took so long, and no one was getting it. And then until I found the main lady, actually, who's running things
of Latitude.
of Latitude, and I
Is her name Latta?
no,
It would be great if it was.
Latta, God, yeah, Latta of Latitude.
If Latta was in a mood, Latitude.
Latitude.
You should do a tribute to her on the.
Oh my God, the whole
just do a
event,
10 minutes.
the whole festival needs to just have Latta songs.
Latitude, yeah.
But when I had to give her, and you know, like,
And you should roll up your trousers and show your Latta.
absolutely get your Lattas out. But you know when you like you're on a time limit, and literally I could feel I've got 2 minutes to sell my dream to this woman and understand it.
Yeah.
And I went, brrr, like that, and she went,
Oh, you start making Punjabi noises. Why?
but she went, okay, Kedge, you can take a breath now. She said, Kedge.
Yeah.
She goes, I love it.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, okay, fine. Do I have to go more? And then she was like,
No,
you
no,
could
shut
imagine
up,
her going,
shut up.
what am I going to do with that like 3 a.m. slot on a Sunday? What am I going to
exactly
do?
that. Exactly. We are closing that party, baby. So basically, but she was like, I said, we can be the headline news. I said, this year, let's go small, because obviously we ain't got time to do it all and everything. I said, but if you guys like it, she goes, I'm sure we will. She goes, next year, maybe give me a day, maybe give me the whole, like a whole festival where we can have a tent for ourselves. It's going to be, so they've given me like one of the main areas, and these boys are going to tear it up. So festivals galore.
Right.
There's all of that kind of stuff as well. And then obviously, like I did mention that, at festivals, the toilets become the massive issue, doesn't it? Because obviously that is the big thing. Now, how many people have you seen on Instagram who are talking about?
I wanted to
getting in
ask
the
you about
shower?
this, Tommy.
Huh.
You go and watch West Ham play a lot.
Yep.
Oh,
Do you know that walkway where you go between sort of Westfield and to the
Yeah.
stadium,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
massive bridge thing?
Yeah.
I noticed loads of porter cabin loos. Is that normal?
No,
probably on match day.
yeah, they might just bring them out because then they have to.
I've been there not on
they
match day,
close
they
it
don't have
all
it.
off for certain match
I
days
found it weird because
Yeah.
there was queues of people going for a whiz before they were,
on the bridge.
and I was just like,
But I don't get it. Like, actually, the toilets, because it's a new-ish stadium, there's loads of.
But
very
that would
good
happen on
toilets.
match day, I'm guessing. Because
But
it's just.
like-
no,
When-
but I thought it would because there's a lot of people there. Otherwise, they're just going to wheel all over the floor.
I think that's all the pub lot that have come out. The fresh air's hitting. They're going.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's when you need to go.
I
pay
was
up,
just
innit?
a bit like,
Yeah.
Like, it was just, it's a nice area, and I just thought, bit scary.
I don't, and then the port is.
So talking about lose, there was the thing that's really the thing that's
That's an old reference,
God, that is
isn't
such an old reference. That is
Yeah, exactly.
Satch
Rebecca
ain't gonna
Lewis.
know about that one. So
no, Bex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh
Bex,
yeah,
yeah,
you know. So
thinking
the
about
thing
it.
that's blown up recently on social media is about how this woman was she was just left shocked and confused after her bloke explained urinal etiquette to her. And which is basically the code that all us blokes follow in the world of urinals. And so what he was basically explaining to her is that if you imagine 5 urinals, okay, guys, right, all in a row, they're all free. Which one would you go to?
I'll go to one of the end ones.
Okay, left or right? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Where have I've walked
So
in?
you walked in, you've seen 5. Where
Right.
are you going to go?
What is anyone on?
They're
them?
all empty.
Oh, then I'll just go to the first one.
Left or right? Or
Oh, what was closest? Left probably. What do you
yeah.
mean?
No, so there's 5 in front of you. Would you go far left, far right, middle one to the left, middle one to the right?
Oh, far left.
Far left, yeah, because that's the
or,
code.
or
that
far
we
left
all,
or
You
far
start
right.
filing from
right.
the sort of.
So if now you go into the toilet and if there's the far left is occupied, the far right is
Right, pick up,
occupied, where do you go?
Bang in the
middle.
middle. Number 3.
Number 3, right. If the far left is occupied and then the middle one is occupied, where do you go?
End
Far
one.
right.
Okay, so now if there's 3 people there,
Yeah.
so you've got 1, 3, and 5 all
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
booked up.
Yep.
What do you do?
You go with the one who's stood not as wide-footed.
I like that. I like that.
Because I got to look at the gap. I thought, I'm not going to stand with my legs together to try and have a wee.
But you would go. Because a lot of people at that moment might just refrain.
No, I go. I don't
Satch, would you go?
Yeah,
between 1 and 3?
If that was the case where 1, 3, and 5 were taken, I'd see if an actual toilet was free, like a cubicle.
Oh, you'd go for
Yes, there
Rather
you
than
go.
go
So you
for
go in the cubicle. And if you go in the cubicle, you don't shut the door.
No, you just,
Keep it open.
Door open.
Now, this girl, her mind was blown. She was like, what? You don't shut the door? I was like, no, you don't shut the door.
No.
Oh, just for a standing up whiz.
Standing up with.
so
you don't shut the door. Because everyone can see.
Yeah.
And so we don't shut. But I think she was like, oh my God, this is what goes down in men's toilets.
Yeah. But it's almost like you're saying to the next guy, don't worry, I ain't going to be long.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Like,
And it's
look, I'm
courteous. It's courteous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. And again, she was like, what? You don't shut the door. Why do you not do that? And then when he said the number one rule is you don't engage in chat.
Yeah.
But I'm not thinking
But
Tommy
people
would.
do.
I'm thinking Tommy
No,
would.
people do. Not
It
Tommy.
depends on like football matches, maybe not, but football, West Ham you might do a little bit cheeky, whatever.
Yeah.
I often, if I'm going into one of those little gaps, 2 and 4, as you put it, right?
Yeah.
I'll go and I go, oh, room for a little one is is my standard joke.
Okay.
Which I think is quite funny.
Fine.
Right? Right? And I still, and when a lift is packed, because I tend to be bigger than most people that I meet.
Oh, yeah?
So when the lift, in the lift,
Right.
and then not anywhere else. And then when the lift door's open and it's quite jet packed, I'll go, oh, room for a little one, and I'll go, no, it's all right, I'll wait for the next one. You know, I think
Right.
there's no way.
Okay.
But that's just a little joke.
So what?
But,
So there is that obviously
Yes,
the
you
no.
go,
So we don't talk.
No.
I'm always slightly against the guy who has to lean and put his hand against the wall. I don't know. That's not me.
that's all of that
disgusting.
is all splashback. That's
Yeah.
splashback
And also, that's
tiles up
slightly
there.
at the Buddha age that starts happening, isn't it?
No, but
Because
what-
I've been
no,
in
I
the
think
toilet.
they're
I've been in the
mixed.
toilet with
Who
Alan
does that?
Brazil. I've been in the toilet with some of these older presenters, and they just like it's like a hands-free thing that they're doing, and one hand's leaning on it. Or
All
they're
I
holding
gotta
to the
say-
side panel.
All I got to
What,
say
you
is
touched that porcelain side little divider.
some people
Have you
hold
not seen
it
it?
down.
Man, people who just lean on that.
Just know that is full of pee and other stuff.
Well, you know so when you obviously with the boys, with Milo and Logan, you go into the toilet and they might pee, and obviously it's already bad sometimes. I need to pee, but I've got to let them pee first, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
go hurry up, and then I want to chat, Dad. You know, I got to just hurry up, just finish it, right? Then finish the pee, and then I go, wash your hands, stand there, stay there, don't touch nothing,
Right.
Don't touch the sink, don't touch the towels, whatever.
Which is pretty difficult for children.
Yeah, it is. I turn around, have a wee, and they're leaning against the wall. I'm like,
Why are you doing that?
and you know what? And then I'm messing up. I'll go, you see that? You got piss all over your back now.
Oh, I love
I said, you got piss all over your back. That's
Yeah.
what you can have. I said, don't. But then I don't want to create OCD kind of vibes in them as well. Like they're
No,
scared.
but Tommy, they need to know that.
They need to know that.
They need to know that.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
can I ask you one more question? Because this is now
Don't lean
personal.
or touch anything unnecessarily. I'm even worried about sometimes. You know what? I'm because trainers. I don't want to walk in stuff as well. I'm so
But that's
careful.
hard. That's hard.
No, but do you know
you
what?
Are
I'm really-
you are walking in in the toilet.
I know, but
In a
do you know
public
when
toilet.
you see stuff on the floor, I'm avoiding that one totally.
Okay. Sometimes there's theatres that we do shows at where the only toilets are for everyone. So people are waiting to see me, and then I'm in the toilet.
And they see you.
And Desi's will come over and go, well, what's going on, brother? You ready for the show? While I'm weeing.
Oh, while you win.
While I'm
Yeah,
weeing.
yeah, because that is a hard one, isn't it? It's like what if you see like an ex-footballer? Because obviously working, where I am and next to Talk Sport toilets and stuff, there's always football legends while you're having a wee.
Yeah.
And some of them like to chat while you're having a wee, and some good chat going on. Some people you don't want to disturb, but it is a bit annoying though. I'm guessing that it's really annoying when they come and chat to you because you might be just giving
feels like-
might be giving it the shake and
Yeah.
finishing off, and then
Same when I'm at a wedding or something. People always in there. Like, oh, well, yeah, why don't you play this?
Yeah.
can you do a little mix while you're having a wee?
Yeah, innit?
Yeah.
Can I just ask
No,
the
mate.
last question on the urinal code for
Go on.
me, which I have to face every day at work, is that there's only 4 urinals.
Right.
So what is the order of where you would go? Would you go 1, 2, 3, or 4 first?
Oh, you go 1.
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Oh,
1 and 4.
Yeah, we've established
and
that
then,
end ones.
and then 1 and 4. Would you have a preference, 2 or 3?
No, I in general things like that I don't care. I think it's quite. I'm sorry. Let's just say it. I'm quite comfortable.
You're
with
quite just open
I'm
the zip and get.
I'm that guy on stag do's. I will walk into the room, Nanga Patanga. I'll give
Oh
the
my
stag
God.
a lap dance.
Oh my God.
Nanga Patanga. Yeah, I've done that.
my God.
I've done all that, right? So it's often. It's not unheard of, and
Yeah.
you know what? It's not just me. Simon's the same. Simon Sandhu's the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll be just as outrageous. So,
So he's just like all those India fans when Quentin the Cock got out and there was the cock's out, the cock's out, the cock's out.
Yes, yes. Simon, he's listened to the podcast. You know what stories I could tell him.
He's not.
I'm not gonna.
Come on, give us one. No.
Let's get him on.
Just, when he
No.
when
Well,
he,
no, I don't know, I don't
he
know.
performs.
Well, we could have had that. Could have been one of the things we've learned, but we're not going to get to learn it this week.
Okay, right, fine. What we're gonna share with things we learned.
do that. We're not gonna do that.
I had something.
Can I go first?
Go on.
It's a new phrase that I learned this week.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I've kind of been seeing it like everywhere, all over sort of Instagram. It's a big thing on TikTok at the moment. It's just everywhere, and it keeps popping up on my feed, and I don't know why.
Go on.
Go on.
Do you know what the phrase is?
Go on.
Raw dogging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's being rude.
No, it's not.
It's
Well,
rude.
I thought it was.
It sounds rude, but it's not. And
What-
it's become
what-
the thing that everyone
What
is
is
doing.
Tommy? What is raw dog? If I was to ask you, what is raw dogging? What is raw dogging?
Okay, like I said, because obviously I
'Cause,
travel
yeah.
around, I watch TikTok videos, and I saw something come up recently when, I'm just gonna raw dog that. But you're right, it wasn't rude, but I can't.
No.
It's something like, this isn't right. But let's say, oh my god, I don't know why I'm saying this. Eating something with a wrapper on, like I'm just gonna have it as it is, like
Yeah.
not mess up, no frill.
Yeah, I think I think that like you can raw dog a lot of things, but the I think in the context of where I'm seeing it is where you're on a plane.
Yes.
So you're raw dogging on a plane.
That's it, you stay awake. That's what it was.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You,
No, that's
kind
what that.
of.
So what I saw was raw dogging on the plane was you put the map on.
That's it.
That's it.
yeah,
that's
that's what I saw. That is.
Yeah,
So
but
there's
watch-
no headphones,
That's
no
it.
music, no films.
No films.
You're sat there for 6, 7, 8,
And I
9
think drinking
hours.
Barney only, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And you're just watching the map.
Right.
God, could you do that?
And
Could you
no,
do that?
No, but that. Sorry.
Well, to be fair, that's what you did back in the day.
No, but I don't get it.
I remember
Not could you do that? Why would you do that? I have no interest in doing that. You got entertainment, you got music, you got drinks and food. You're like, I know. Let's just stare at the screen.
Because this is what the new social media generation is doing. It's like, it's like an achievement if they don't look at their phone for a day. So this is like, can you get through 7 hours without actually, using your brain to like open and not take a photo?
It is. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a silly thing to do, but
You fancy a challenge though, Sad? Go on. Next time
Do you
you,
know what? I
next
thought-
time you go to Dubes,
I thought about it.
I want a
When
raw dog
'cause I
video.
was like, shall I? I don't think I could do it, Kedge.
it's hard, isn't it? It is
No, I
hard.
just don't think I could do it.
Your eyes would start watering. Like,
And you can't sleep, do you say?
No,
I don't think
you can.
Yeah, no, I think you have to stay awake. I think you have to. That's hard. Can you imagine raw dog into Australia? My
No.
God.
Well, okay, so right, raw dog is your new term. Kedge, what's yours?
My one is, and the thing that I learned this week was that one of the biggest mammals that we know on this planet is the whale, right?
Yeah.
Massive. What percentage of its body is fat?
What percentage of a whale's body's fat? Well, they talk about the blubber, don't they? So
Yeah.
blubber is a
Yeah.
thing. And there's a lot of blubber, whale
Yeah.
blubber. They hunt for that blubber. I don't know what they use it for.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go quite high.
Yeah.
So it's obvious. It wouldn't be like, they're really actually they're not muscular.
So actually, you can have a little guess.
I'm going to go 80% blubber.
Okay.
Fat.
Wow.
8% fat. So actually, you want to go higher or lower?
I'm going to go lower.
Okay, what are we going?
No, I'm just going to go lower.
Just lower. Well, you're correct. You do win that game because it's just 9%
Yeah, I was going to say something small.
body fat.
Oh, the other way. Yeah.
9%
muscle.
body fat. And they're exactly. There
muscle.
we go.
But whales are that much muscle.
Right. Now, the reason why I learned about this is because, and I thought this was quite fascinating, is that there is no such thing as rubbish food that the natural sort of, animals and all are eating. Hence, they don't suffer from obesity or any illness, which the humans that we are now all struggling with, right, because of the diet we eat. And they did this experiment where if they gave rats, and if they gave birds, the food that we are eating, all this processed food, the rat would increase 40 within a month or something. It was like 49% of his body weight straight away, and birds would not be able to fly.
Right.
Oh.
And you're like, oh,
That's what we're...
like, but they don't have this because they're just eating natural food.
Yeah.
And so imagine a whale being that big and it's still very lean because they're not eating this bakwas that we are being. So if they injected all the processed food that we're eating, this is what animals would look like.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that could be the reason why we're bloody all dying off or fighting.
And, well, no, but this is why we've all got all of these problems and all these issues.
Very Eddie Abayu.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
fact.
but no, I'm not. That's not me telling you not to eat or anything like that. I just think about your diet. Is what I'm
Okay.
saying. And actually, if you really want to take it further, the three things that basically that
Nuts, berries.
Well, no, but 3 things that basically add to why Wales and all these people don't, you know, they don't have all this issues that we have is because they're
swimming all the time.
Well, they're not
Really good for
eating.
you.
They're not. Well, yeah, they're not eating the SOS, which is salt,
Sausages. Sausage.
salt, olive oil, or oil, and sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah, so it's
SOS.
good. That's how it's good.
SOS.
My thing is, this week I learned that, you know, Ralph Lauren.
Oh yeah. God, I haven't. Who wears anything Ralph Lauren?
I feel no, I still do. I'll tell you why. I mainly do.
What do you have, Ralph Lauren?
Like just the odd polo shirt. You know,
That's about it, though, isn't it?
yeah. I don't.
I remember
no.
I had a Ralph Lauren jacket, bomber jacket.
Was it blue and white and red?
Yellow and black.
Yeah, okay. So it's always quite.
Disco
bright.
Dandia special, that one. Man.
Yeah. But what's Ralph Lauren's real name? It's Ralph something else.
Oh.
Do you know it? Because it's quite funny.
Who's Lauren?
Yeah, he's made it up.
Oh. Is it his girlfriend's name or something?
No, he just made it up because his
It's a good name,
His
isn't it?
actual surname starts with an L, but it's Lifshitz.
Luingo.
Lifshitz.
Lift shit.
Lifshitz.
Right.
Was it? Ralph Lifshitz was his name.
Wow.
I won't wear that.
Lifshitz. Lifshitz.
Lifshitz.
Ralph Lauren. Lifshitz. Ralph Lifshitz.
Ralph.
Right.
And he's like, well, that ain't going to work. And he went Ralph Lauren and made his name.
Ralph Lauren.
Oi, Lifshitz. That's what you're wearing. You're wearing a Lifshitz. I think.
Did anyone-
You know what? If you were smart, you'd release a clothing company just called Lifshitz now and go, here you go.
Oh, it would work now.
And instead of a horse, you'd have like a donkey.
Anything would work now.
Yeah.
That would
As
work.
a spin-off on it and make it look like and go, what?
What was the best Ralph Lauren thing that you owned? Come on, guys. While we were on it, let's.
I only used to wear Ralph Lauren polos back in the
Yeah.
day.
Oh, okay.
and
I
now
didn't.
don't.
I think I might have had a Ralph Lauren. Do you remember everyone had a shirt?
Yeah.
Because they had colourful shirts, didn't they?
But they were a nice cotton.
Oh,
when
it
they
was
came
good
out.
cotton, yeah.
And sorry, this might make me sound really tacky, but the super dry shirts also had a nice cotton. It's like
Oh,
a
I never-
it's
I
like
never
very
done that.
soft. I don't know. It's a very nice sort of feeling.
Ralph
But
Lauren.
I do like a Marks and Spencer shirt nowadays.
Do you? Is that where to go?
I
Is that-
know. I'm
I mean,
getting
that's what
old.
the England squad wear.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, that's why it was
I'm
so
like,
rubbish.
You can't actually go wrong. They sort of fit very well.
Yeah, that's what Southgate wears. That top that he wears with
Thank
the
you
zipper.
very much.
It's
It's good
an
enough
M&S.
for a winning for a Euro champion winning
There we
manager.
go.
It's good enough for me. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time and cheers for listening, everyone else. I don't know if there are any tickets left, so I'm just going to put this out there anyway. The 14th of September. Oh, I met someone on the weekend. It came to a show and she said she was at at Solihull.
Yeah.
And she's coming down to London for our live podcast on the 14th of September.
Wasn't there a group last year that came down from, was it Cambridge or something, or Ipswich?
Oh, there
or-
was somebody who came down from Utrecht. It's a proper trek.
And they were getting on the bus, remember, afterwards.
And they were going to
go
get
back.
the bus. Yeah. Well, I feel like saying Scotland, but it wasn't that
It
far.
wasn't that far.
No.
But it was far.
It was far.
Well,
I wonder
it's
if they're coming back.
It's appreciated. And I always said it to the audience as well. So, you
There
can't
is
get
a
babysitters
few,
and all that.
handful left.
I think there will only be a handful, but they're going to go. So if you do want to come, just grab your tickets. You can ring the venue. I'll find out how many tickets are left, and if you feel like you can risk it for a little bit longer, risk it. But I really think they're going to go. So
Yeah.
I think there must be to the final 20, 30 odd now.
And when's your the thingy happening?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell the people.
We need to know about
it.
No,
The plane.
Next week.
It starts on the 13th of July.
Yeah, because
right?
that's soon. You should talk about
No,
it.
that's what we spoke about.
I am.
We have spoken about that. Yeah, that's why you're
I'm
DJ.
so out of my comfort zone.
You're not.
on this one.
We've seen the video. We've seen the video.
I know you have.
It's hilarious.
Why? Why are you out of your comfort zone?
Because I'm acting, bruv. I've got a love interest. I've got to do a
Man is on the bus.
I've got to do a
This
love
guy's
dancing.
going to be in like Bollywood film soon, Netflix production. You know what I mean? Tommy Mundy. He's going to be there, bro.
Look, the fact is, I've now got an acting agent. I've now done.
What?
You've got an acting it,
Bruv,
This is
I've
big
got
time.
a
Tommy.
profile on Spotlight, which is where actors go.
Yeah,
You know that?
Spotlight.
And that's a thing.
I
I'm
used
like,
to subscribe to Spotlight back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah. You know what? I did briefly, and then I realised I'm not an actor.
No,
so it
because
didn't really work.
not because
you're presenting.
Yeah, presenting. Yeah.
But back then,
And also the
back
Spotlight
then,
jobs.
Yeah,
You get
that
jobs.
was when it was the one place. It was like the directory.
Yeah.
For
No
jobs.
Asians in it. No Asians in
No,
it.
bro. And proper headshots. You got to get proper
Yeah,
headshots.
proper
right? You're
headshots.
like,
And what about now?
Huh?
Bare Asian.
I'm like, can I not just blow up my passport photo?
Yeah.
They're like, no, you need a proper headshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now
Black and white.
Everything's
So
everywhere.
why are you worried about it?
What? No. Look, I'm doing 4 dances.
You can remember all that
I'm one of
dancing.
the lead actors. Listen, you guys and people listening to this podcast, you know me. And you just said it yourself. I wing everything. But you can't wing this because I also realised, and they told me off
Yeah.
about this week, I change the lines every time I do them.
Oh, because it's
Yeah.
Hindi words.
No, but that's you, Tommy.
No, because I like to freestyle.
Ad-lib, yeah.
And also, I'm
Whatever.
from a radio background. We don't repeat scripts.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the same in my stand-up. My stand-up's never exactly the same.
Right.
Some,
Of course
some things are a bit the same,
got
but
you.
the best bit I love about stand-up is talking to the crowd and finding things and,
Yeah.
and free-falling.
Makes
So
sense.
this is learn it because I got the other guy. by the way, the main lead guy who plays Karan, he's he's a proper Bollywood, and he's got he's got the voice all like this, and he's kind of looks apart, and then all the girls are so pretty, and they're all doing they're all from.
I'm going to be there on the first night.
Yes, you are.
To watch you.
I'll come along as well.
You know what? Come.
So that is what you're talking about, the 13th, where he's DJing.
But the 13th is it's at the Beck Theatre in Hayes in West London,
right.
and it runs for about 10. It
What
runs
time?
for 10 days. There's 10 shows. There's couple of afternoon shows on Saturdays and Sundays if you want to come with young ones.
On the 13th, there's an after party that I'm DJing.
Yeah.
Basically.
So on that night show, and that's when now my sisters and my missus and that are coming.
So if you do want to come on the Saturday night.
And that's the opening. But I did say to everyone, I said, you want to come a couple of nights in where we're kind of a bit more rehearsed and a bit more relaxed. So look, Kedge is straight to his diaries on his calendar.
I'm free.
He's free. He's put him there. Okay, done. All right, so maybe you could help Satch DJ. You could pick all the Bollywood songs for him.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah,
Bruv, you're not allowed near.
No, it's the same at Latitude. That's what's going to go down.
Mate,
that's
honestly,
condition.
security. I'm going to keep him away from me.
Right. No, okay. Well, look, if you are coming to it, if you've got your tickets, I'll see you there, and we'll have a good time regardless. I'm looking forward. I'm going to enjoy.
I'm looking forward to it.
But it's like it's well and truly new territory. When I had a moment, I did a dance session. And I couldn't move for a day, and I was like.
What do you mean?
Like I was just so achy the next day.
Oh.
And I'd only danced for an hour. And I was like,
really?
What am I? You have this little moment. What am I doing?
As you said, you're a winger and a blagger, so...
I think I might be all right. We'll see.
If you're a winger, can you play for England?
Hey! You want to do another joke?
No, that's
rubbish joke.
There was this one, but I've forgotten it now. So
It's about penguins?
No, we got loads of messages, by the way, about that. We got about Kedge getting cussed for when he said, what do you call a penguin in pairs?
Paris.
No, which way was it? Which one?
I said,
what is the actual
what do you
joke?
call two penguins in Paris?
That is it. But it was what do you call two penguins in pairs? Yeah. I forgot what the joke was now. But your delivery was funnier. Anyway, until next week, boys and girls, have a good one. Laters.